Hello everyone, this is Palak Vadadia from LG Institute of Engineering and Technology in Department of Electronics and Communication. Today we will discuss the subject that is network theory, and in network theory we will discuss the topic that is initial and final value theorem. So let's start our today's session of initial value theorem. See, initial and final value theorem that is used in a Laplace transformation method. So here, see, as the name suggests, it is what? It's an initial value. So the value of t, that is what? We can say that is t tends to 0, because initially the value of t is 0, and if we consider it is a final, then the value of t will become what? It's an infinite. And then our function f of t, that equal to, it's a s tends to, here say if it is a 0 then you have to take infinite, and if it is infinite then you have to take 0. Then this function will become s into f of s. And this is what? It's nothing but the f of 0. Because if you put in place of t 0, then this will become what? It's a f of 0. So the statement of initial value theorem, that will become f of 0, that equal to t tends to 0 f of t, that equal to s tends to infinite s into f of s. Now let's start the proof. See, always we will start the proof by taking the Laplace of function d by dt f of t. Okay? You just remember, whether it is an initial value or final value, you have to start the proof with the Laplace of derivative function. And here you just check the limit. Limit is what? It's a s tends to infinite. Okay? So here you just put that limit, that is s tends to infinite. Then see here, this is what? Whenever you want to take the Laplace here, then s tends to infinite. Okay, when we know that the Laplace of derivative function is what? It's a s into f of s minus f of 0. Now how we can find out this? That is s tends to infinite. Laplace, that means what? It's a 0 to infinite d by dt f of t, and then you have to multiply this with the e raised to minus st into dt. Okay, and this right hand side will remain as it is. That is what? It's a s into f of s minus f of 0. Now in place of this s, what do you have to put? Infinite. So if I put 0 to infinite d by dt f of t, then e raised to minus infinite t into dt, that equal to what? It's a s tends to infinite s into f of s minus f of 0. Alright, because in place of s, what we have put? That is infinite. Now you may know that e raised to minus infinite is what? It's a 0. So whenever we just multiply anything with the 0, our answer will become what? It's a 0. So here what do you get? That is 0. And this is as it is. That is s tends to infinite. Here I have a s into f of s minus f of 0. Now you just split the limit. Here you have a s tends to infinite, s into f of s minus f of 0. See, no need to apply the limit to the function, that is what? F of 0, because as such there is no s term. So we will just write f of 0 as it is. Now here, see, we cannot put here that is s equal to infinite. So this function will become infinite. No, because the f of f, for example, if you have a f of s that equal to what? 1 upon s. So in that case, what will happen? If you put here 1 upon s, then this ss will cancel. So your answer will become 1. But if you put directly s equal to infinite, then always your answer is infinite. And that's not true. So whenever you have a s in multiplication of f of s, you cannot put direct limit. Now this f of 0 come this side, so it become plus. and that equal to what? It's a s tends to infinite, s into f of s. Yes, that we want to prove here, f of 0, here this. Or in other way, you can say that t tends to 0, then f of t, because f of 0 is what? It's a t tends to 0 f of t. And that equal to s tends to infinite, s into f of s. So this is the proof of initial value theorem. Okay, you have to start with the Laplace of derivation function, and then simply you have to apply the limit, that is what? It's a s tends to infinite. Okay, now next is what? It's a final value theorem. So likewise in initial value theorem, here the value of t, that is what? Yes, it's what? It's infinite, because the initial value of the value of t is 0. So definitely in a final value of t, that will become what? Infinite. And my function f of t. So the value of s will become 0, and this will become s into f of s. So this is the statement of final value theorem, that is t tends to infinite, f of t, that equal to s tends to 0, s into f of s. Now let's start proof. For that, see here again I am repeating, you have to start with the Laplace of derivation function. And what is your required limit as? Definitely it's a 0. And that equal to, here you just write s tends to 0. We know that the Laplace of differentiation is what? S into f of s minus f of 0. Now how we can find out the differentiation? Then the formula is 0 to infinite dy dt f of t into e raised to minus st dt, that equal to s tends to 0, s into f of s minus f of 0. Alright, simply we just write the formula of the differentiation. How we can find out the Laplace of differentiation. Now, as in initial value theorem, if you remember, then we just put the limit, that is here infinite, but here the limit is what? It's a 0. So you simply put 0. So what you get? 0 to infinite d by dt f of t. Okay, if we put 0 here, then it will become what? It's a 1, because e raised to 0, that equal to what? It's a 1. So I'm not writing that down. Okay, and that equal to dt, that equal to s tends to 0, s into f of s minus f of 0. Now here you just see carefully, this side, left hand side, we have a integration as well as we have a differentiation. Okay, so we can cancel out that function. But for that, the limit of this should be from 0 to t rather than 0 to infinite. So if I want this limit 0 to t, then I'm just specify t tends to infinite. See, both are the same thing. First I integrate with the 0 to t, and then I put t equal to infinite. Okay? Then here what I get? That is d by dt f of t dt, that equal to what? It's a s tends to 0, s into f of s minus f of 0. Now here see, this integration and differentiation is cancelled out. So what you get? T tends to infinite only f of t. And then you have to put the limit, that is 0 to t. So that equal to s tends to 0, s into f of s minus f of 0. Now first you just put t, and then you just put what? 0. So what do you get? T tends to infinite. Then here if you put f of t minus f of 0, that equal to s tends to 0, s into f of s minus f of 0. Now you just split the limit. So what do you get here? That is t tends to infinite f of t, and minus f of 0, because f of 0 is not the function of t. So I am not applying the limit, that is t tends to infinite to the function that is f of 0. Now that equal to what? It's a s tends to 0, s into f of s minus f of 0. Now this f of 0 is what? It's a cancel. So the remaining is what? It's a t tends to infinite f of t, that equal to s tends to 0 s into f of s. Actually that we want to prove. So this is the proof of what? It's a final value theorem. Alright. So whether it is the initial or final value theorem, you have to start with the Laplace of differentiation function. So I hope these two theorems are clear. Now it's a very simple example that is based on the initial value theorem. You just find out the value of this function. That function is what? X of s, that equal to t s 1 upon s into s plus 2. Now according to the initial value theorem, see, that is what? T tends to 0, f of t, that equal to s tends to infinite. Here what we have? S into f of s. Okay. But here in place of function f, here what we have? That is x. So you can say that solution, that is s tends to infinite s into x of s. Okay. So s tends to infinite, here s, and this function is what? It's a 1 upon s plus 2. So this is cancel out. Now you put just s equal to infinite. So infinite plus 2. Answer is what? It's a infinite. And 1 by infinite, that equal to what? It's a 0. So initial value of the function, that is x of s, that equal to what? It's a 0. Alright. Just you need to perform 2 steps and then you will get answer. Now next is you just find out the final value of the same function. We know the statement of the final value is what? It's a t tends to infinite f of t, that equal to what? It's a s tends to 0, and here we have a function that is s into f of s. But again, in place of f, what we have? A x. So here you just write down s tends to 0, x, s into x of s. So here it's a s tends to 0, s is as it is, that is 1 upon s plus 2. So this is cancel out. Then 1 upon 0 plus 2. So that equal to what? It's a 0.5. See, as we discussed in a theory, see, if you directly put here s equal to 0, then your answer is what? It's a 0. But see, your answer is what? Correct answer is what? It's a 0.5. So please do not put the direct value of s. You just multiply that s with the function and then you just put the limit. So I hope this session of the initial value and final value theorem is clear. Thank you.